Guess who's back? Back again. Kayla's back from kinesiology class. Anyways, okay, so how does physical activity affect the brain? So, from the site I looked at that was provided for the kinesiology course, it didn't really go into depth about how the brain is actually affected. It just gave me some examples on how over a period of time, if you keep up like an hour or two of exercise a day, if you keep that up, then your neural activity increases. So, which means you're more alert, you're more focused, like you're just zoned in, which means focused. But I don't know why I needed to say that. So physical activity, as long as you keep up with it, it increases your neural activity in the brain. Next question, why is recess important? Recess is important because it helps control the neural activity in the brain. And for the younger generation, a lot of kids have excess energy. They can't sit still in class. They're always wanting to go, wanting to run their mouth, their feet, anything. And something that little kids like to do on the playground or during recess is run around. And you might think, oh, it's just going to tire them out. Actually, it helps them in the classroom not have such inappropriate behavior. It helps them, stay zoned in, not be worrying about talking all the time or getting up or, just not being focused. So, recess just allows them to get rid of that excess energy. How is academic performance improved by physical activity? Well, if you're more focused, then you can get a lot more work done. It also helps you, retain a lot of information that the teacher is talking about, which goes along with being focused. Like if you're focused and you're listening to the teacher and you're retaining information versus not retaining it, that'll only help improve your test scores in the future and in anything you do, really. What are the positive outcomes of physical activity? Just talked about this, just wrote it down on assignment 9A. Positive outcomes of physical activity: keeps you focused, retaining information. It helps keep an eye on your weight, keep you healthier, which, like I said in my 9A assignment, not only does it help keep your body in shape and healthy, but it helps keep your brain active and just ready to be manipulated in a classroom setting at any time. By the neural activity, if it's increased, then you're just more alert and you're more academically inclined almost. So there's one more. I can't remember what the first thing I said. More focused. Just retain information, brain and body, great outcomes, right? Yeah. And why should schools keep recess, PE, and extracurricular activities? All the outcomes that I just talked about would not be possible if you didn't have those things. Because you're at school for so long that by the time you get home and you get your homework done, it's almost like you don't want to do anything else. So if schools incorporate a time of the day where you're not just sitting and listening to information that you will use later in life, then that increases your academic performance in the classroom. So you should keep recess, PE, and extracurricular activities because it helps with the activity in your brain and how well you're focused in class and just all of those good outcomes I just talked about. And the site I retrieved my information from was the site that Mr. Ammon, Professor Ammon, let us use for assignment 9A, which would be like ALR or something. Let me see if I can go get it real quick. But yeah, so definitely keep recess and extracurriculars as part of students' lives, because without that, kind of going to lose a lot of attention span and a lot of want to be in the classroom setting. ActiveLivingResearch.org is the site that I receive all my information from. Thank you all.